equalization fund. Simekha, please give us some light into this issue.
Thank you very much. I hope now it's clear. I hope we have sorted out that technical problem with sound. And to the best of my knowledge, this so-called one man, one vote, one shilling is actually a political question. It has an economic dimension because it's a factor used in formulas for resource allocation, but has majorly in this country been used as a political tool, meaning that we argue on the basis of our numbers, that numbers should triumph over everything else. That if in this region or in this community, excuse me, we have this many numbers, nothing else should matter. We should get the giant share of the revenue of this nation. But that's not fair. That's not, and it's a question we've dealt with. We dealt with this question in 2010 during the constitution making process, and we put in place the Commission for Revenue Allocation, which comes up with a formula which every so often it reviews and works on it together with Parliament, which includes the National Assembly and the Senate. So for me, it's disingenuous for someone like the Deputy President or anyone else, who thinks that they must skip throwing this question of numbers in people's faces. We faced this before. We've been told about the tyranny of numbers and so on. That's not the only thing that matters in human development. It's important. Population is important, absolutely. But when you want to develop a nation equitably or a county equitably, then other factors have to be taken into consideration. My feeling is that the Deputy President came into this position without a local constituency. Now he got this position of Deputy President on the basis of other factors. It could have been how much he financed the campaign. I don't know what it was, because he wasn't really a factor in terms of mobilization of votes in what they like to call Mount Kenya region or any other region. So perhaps it could be the financing. So he got into this position and he's feeling insecure. He would like to develop a constituency. And where else to start other than at home? And that, I think, is his way, is in his imagination of appealing to his local Kikuyu constituency, and then perhaps the others that call themselves Mount Kenya or Gema, so that he can then feel like he has weight and he can bargain at the national level with his boss and colleagues within cabinet and political colleagues. However, my caution to him, he's a deputy president. Colleagues, for me, in my experience in politics, in my observation, to the best of my knowledge, a deputy or vice president is just a deputy or vice president. It's just an assistant. It's too ambitious and putting on expectations that may never be met if you think your office should also be a source of political power and you can use it to bargain for your local constituency. So if he wants to bargain for his local constituency, a deputy president's office is not the right office. He would have to try something else. That is my opinion.
That is quite interesting, Simekha. And for me, what I'm seeing is the political side of